Are we doing playoff rankings? We're doing listening to the picks for playoffs today is what we're doing.
I'm just disappointed we don't get Sam coming through in a fucking suit jacket again with a margarita or whatever the fuck it was.
Why do I look 240p? What are you talking about? What do you mean I look 240p? How do I look 240p?
All right, who do you pick first? You're Atlanta. Who do you pick first?
I mean, if you're Atlanta, what are their options?
Wait, what are the rules? Do you pick your team or do you put like how do you pick?
You pick the team.
The team that goes in your group.
You pick the team for the other bracket.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So if you're Atlanta, who don't you want?
So yeah, you want to pick whoever's the strongest.
So Infernal gets a first round draft?
Of course, teams are drafting the seeds.
Wait, Infernal or the other team on the other side of the bracket?
Yeah, because Infernal are #1 seed in APAC.
Oh,
fraudulent!
Fuck
They lost their game.
Fraudulent!
Oh my!
Fraudulent pick.
Fraudulent. Fucking win. Get to draft.
Well, Mayhem's on is in bracket too.
Yeah, of course. Atlanta throws Florida to the other side.
Makes sense. They would put them in the other bracket.
Yeah.
They didn't want to catch these hands.
That is some fraudulent behavior though.
Dude, congratulations on the Florida Mayhem making it to the grand finals.
We're the first pick.
I'm confused. Please explain. So essentially, how it works? All the #1 seeds get to draft a pick, then they put them on the opposite side of their bracket, essentially. So the #1 seeds are like picking teams and putting them on the other side of their bracket. Okay, so Infernal puts London on the other side of the bracket.
I think London's the strongest team.
Wait, they picked London?
They did. They picked London. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Okay, and so Infernal also throwing. They're just fucking throwing the draft stages. This is crazy.
Infernal
This is crazy.
Stupid and didn't put Houston or Boston.
Houston.
Well, maybe.
Boston.
I mean, dude, what if they really believe that Spitfire is just insane in this meta?
But we don't know the meta, right? Like,
What if they just believe?
Houston.
What if they just believe?
because didn't he actually got nerfed as well, right? In the new patch.
Outlaws.
Obvious.
Outlaws.
Yeah, definitely.
London putting Outlaws
Wait,
over
Outlaws
there.
Mayhem first round?
Oh, wow.
Wait, why aren't they at a different? Oh, it's
Because they got drafted.
Yeah,
They got drafted.
Because Infernal decided to do a little trolling on the draft.
Infernal did a
that's
tad
actually
of trolling.
This is so stupid. This bracket is ridiculous.
Wait, what if some of these teams are gonna? Some of these matches are gonna be Omega Troll for the first round. But who do Mayhem pick? Who do we put over there with London? I would give him Boston. Give him Boston. Yep, of course. Of course it was Boston. Of course it was Boston. Of course. So there it is.
The mission.
There we go.
This is the West teams actually respecting other
Wait.
West teams.
This is the troll.
We've seen this pairing already.
Of course.
Right in the play-ins, and Boston, they were the only
Classic
team
stuff.
really which
Classic stuff taken out here.
And then they just put Dallas. Atlanta just puts Dallas on the other side
I
of the
mean,
bracket.
Atlanta will
and
be
they
putting
walk
Dallas
through-
on the other side.
And
Yep,
then they just
yep.
walk through to the grand
Yep,
finals.
Atlanta will
Alright,
be
cool.
putting Dallas on the other side.
Sweet. Yeah, that's
They'll put
great.
them in- they'll be putting
Yeah,
them
fuck
versus
it. Atlanta's in
Infernal.
the grand finals, 100%.
Wait,
They'll be putting Dallas versus Infernal. I'm
It's
pretty sure.
absolutely just
let's
troll.
find out who
Like,
the Boston
Yeah.
uprising.
If you,
There it is. Here's Dallas. Let's see
yeah,
it.
here comes Dallas in the
Unveil
lower
it.
half of the bracket.
Unveil it. Unveil it. Unveil Dallas in the lower bracket. Unveil it, or in the other half.
It's waterfall. So if you
They're
get
still
picked,
gonna
you get
pick.
a
They're
pick.
still gonna pick Dallas. They're gonna pick Dallas. There's no way they don't.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah.
In this
yeah.
meta, 100%.
Yeah, there it
Dallas.
is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Interesting matchup.
Oh,
There it is.
bro.
There it
So
is.
that's going to be the group then.
That's group you want.
Yeah.
With
And I mean,
Like,
the
who
only
the
one.
fuck
And now
thought
Spark
this
goes up
format
there.
was good? I need to know who thought this format was good.
Why don't you just pick the team that you want in your bracket so that we don't have this weird shit? Like, why doesn't Atlanta just pick their first opponent?
Why
pairings
why the
for
fuck does
our
Infernal
first
get first pick? Why are we
in the
going off
playoffs?
Well,
regions?
it's based off the seeds of the regions,
guys
which, to
there.
be
Fuck
fair,
the
once again,
region.
yeah.
Bro, Atlanta's about to fucking destroy the Hangzhou spot.
The Spark are gonna get so booty blasted, it's not even gonna be compared. I mean, they're actually gonna see a gastroenterologist after this one. This is fucked up. This Atlanta Reign are going to dominate the Spark out of control.
Why does the best team in the second half play arguably the second best team in the second half in the first fucking round? What?
But also for Spitfire to have to take a rematch against Uprising in the first round, the one
Very
team to
nice.
have
Very
answered you
nice.
and look
This
good,
is looking good.
it's opportunity
I will say
for revenge,
bracket
but it
2
has to
looking
be a little bit
exceptionally
scary
stronger
because
than
Boston
bracket 1 potentially. But I mean, really, am I just because I'm underestimating Spitfire in the meta potentially? Like, but at face value, bracket 1 is looking a little bit.
Maybe they fall to the Boston Uprising, but they still have an opportunity to make it through regardless. Since
But you've got to beat the Rain or
Wait,
the
why
Star.
do we have a third place match?
I'm not saying you're gonna have a good
Huh?
time or an easy time.
We have a
Can I
third
just say
place
the
match.
bracket 2 match to Houston Outlaws.
There's a
Because
third
they
place
did two
match.
fucking brackets.
Yeah.
Instead of just doing an
Yeah.
18 bracket.
Money match.
Like,
Money match,
Yeah,
fellas.
because there's a bracket, so there's no way you could differentiate.
I guess you have to do.
Yeah,
I guess you
because
have
it's
to
not
do
a
it for
double
third. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I'm like, guys, like,
with Dallas Fuel being the dark horse,
third place matches are so
the
not
meta suits
cool.
Dallas Fuel.
No one cares. No one cares.
Or rather, Houston or
Literally,
Florida.
no one cares about third place.
Bracket 2 is going to be.
Well, third place. So fourth place you get 130k, and fourth place is 130k, and third place.
No,
is
I mean it
200K.
matters for the teams, but it's completely irrelevant to like the viewership product.
Yeah, like this is why people usually do an 8-team double elimination bracket, because it just like it weeds everything
That
out,
makes
and then
sense.
it all comes out in the wash.
Which
Like,
two teams will advance from each bracket?
So okay, if you want to make actual
Oh my
points, and as the
god,
reigning regular
this is
season
some
Red champion,
ass
I'd say
format.
the
I'm
reign of
not
Boston
gonna
Uprising,
lie.
And I think
Can
Houston
we
Outlaws
is
and
Avril
Florida,
around?
like,
Can we get
I think
Avril on the
it's
call? I
honestly
need
just
someone to
like-
I need a whipping boy for this
I mean, that's
format.
a top
Yeah.
season match, right?
Wait, it's Dallas versus Soul Infernal, bro. I didn't come all this way to watch Dallas play Soul Infernal
telling it
again.
how it
Like,
is.
I
You know, I still think Dallas Fuel is the.
Well, I mean,
perfect dark
technically
horse to, like,
afterwards,
mess
even if
things
they
up.
win, they
It
can
could
see there's a
take
double
out
limit in
either
the
Houston
brackets,
Outlaws or
right?
Florida
So.
Mayhem. And,
Mods,
we
get
don't
Avril on
know
the
what's
call.
going on Spitfire, but
Get
if
the
on
master,
Spitfire
get
plays
the self-proclaimed master
either
debater on the
Boston
call, so you
or
can
Atlanta,
defend this
I
format.
just find that very difficult,
Like,
especially
why
like you
is
said,
the
so
rank
after we
2
already
and
saw
3
Boston
seed
Uprising
in
beat
West
London
that have
in the
better
playoffs.
records
But
than
to
the
be fair, I mean,
East
I think
number
a lot
1
in
seed
that
playing each other in the
series,
first round?
Yes, the composition
Someone make
that Boston played
it make
kind of
sense.
just really took care of that rank composition.
And why the
So
fuck
Spitfire-
is there a
Boston
third
Spitfire
place
made
match?
a lot of small mistakes.
Third
in that
place
series.
match is definitely,
I'm pretty
like,
sure if they
The
manage
third
to
place match is
really
just
is it
like
gonna
play their
superb.
For the grand
solid
finals,
game,
is it gonna be after?
with
It's
some
so
When's it gonna
superb.
be?
No, like I'm
changes
gonna be honest,
there,
literally
they
no
might have
one
a better hope
cares
the next time they
about the
face
third
up
place
But,
match.
like, when is it gonna be?
That said,
They
you're gonna-
usually do
you're
it.
not dying long.
Maybe they'll have. Are they gonna have 3 matches? Because usually they like doing a third place match to like give the teams time between like the match. But
don't you have to-
No one cares about a third place match.
No, it's so boring.
It's only for the players. And even the
World Cup
players,
have
like,
third place
obviously you want to play for more money, but like you already know third place is all you can get. So like they're already thinking that in their head. That's so stupid.
Da-da-da.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
and
but
you've
like
already
this is
turned your back.
that
They-
is
they put you on top of the
ridiculous.
frets, and now you're just dropping them like hot potatoes.
Try to be right,
Rude.
okay?
Very rude.
Is it
Alright,
Grand
well,
Finals all
we'll
day?
see you guys in
depends.
Toronto. Guys, we'll see you guys in
don't
Toronto.
know.
I'm just the
Yeah, we
second
will see
place.
everyone in
But
Toronto.
Yeah,
We will
honestly,
be there.
Let's
Guys,
see if
unfortunately, we will be there no matter what.
We will be there no matter what.
We're gonna be there no matter
Where'd
what.
Spark go?
We do
Spark
have,
are
of
currently
course,
playing Atlanta
representatives
first
from
round
both
in their
teams.
bracket 1.
Joining us,
Oh, they're
we
talking
have
all the
Gary
Is that the
teams?
first, like,
Whoa!
first
Hawk, get up there. Get up in your chair, buddy.
Hawk
Hawk's
joining
getting a little
us
low
right
in
Getting a
there.
bit of forehead.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Dude, Hawk got.
Alright.
Just props to all right.
Okay.
He's looking a little
Those
pee-pee
trash
small.
bags hanging from his blinds? What is
It
that?
looks like you're chilling. Really
Yeah, is that like it looks like a garbage bag over the blinds.
What is
Hey, who needs blackout blinds when you got trash bags, my friend?
Is that just a single trash bag over the top of
Hold up,
it?
but there's like gaps.
There's 2 trash bags? What is
Yeah,
this?
they're
What is going on here? What's happening behind him?
Bracket, so I didn't really think about anything of it.
This is so loser core and gamer core.
And then for all the sides, kind of the entire bracket. So
He's
it's fine.
trash bag maxing?
I don't think.
Bro,
I've
why
played
is
Spark
Gandalf so handsome?
in 4 years of Al, like personally.
He's a
so I don't really
wizard.
have anything to
He can
say
do
about
whatever.
him, and
He can
we'll-
appear as
we'll
you
just
know
play.
however he
So,
wants.
yeah.
That's how.
General manager? Yeah, I mean the players are not. I'm pretty sure. What time is it in like Korea right now / China? What time is it?
Korea's 13.
9:30
a.m., 10:30
9 a.m. Okay, bro. Players aren't waking up at 9 a.m. We gotta get the GM in there.
I'm gonna need
Yeah,
Gandalf
get
to
the
drop
VM in
skincare
there.
routine. What's the skincare routine? We need that. We'll be needing that.
Can we talk about how Soul Infernal thought London Spitfire are the biggest threats in this
Yeah,
playoffs?
that is fucking
It's
cool.
scary, bro. No
Well,
one
do we
wants
know
to
they were
play
the biggest
here.
threat, or do they just want to troll?
No, here's what I'm
But that means
is
Houston and Boston.
Maybe they knew that like the team under them was gonna be like either Mayhem or Houston. So instead of potentially having to play like one of them or put them on the other side of the bracket, they're like eliminating a better team in the first round, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but you still have to play the better of those two better teams then, right? Now you have to play the better of Houston and Florida, right? Like,
hey, by the way, they have put out the bracket for the finals day. There are 4 matches on final day, by the way.
That's why they're doing a third, because they're doing
4 matches on the day.
Semifinals.
They're doing the semifinals, the 3rd place match, and the grand final.
That's gonna be a fucking giga day. Holy shit!
4 matches in that day.
For them leading up to this, probably
should have
sure.
matches on
each and every team which qualified.
The third day
and you knew
too.
for a long time that
There's 2 matches on the 3rd day, and then
go up against the Atlanta Reign or against the Hangzhou.
I guess it's for competitive reasons, but
you know.
because like they don't want to let
no, because they want to have a, they
also
want to have a break. That's why they have the 3rd match on it. But it's like also it's like that's still a lot of matches to be done on the final day versus spreading them out a lot.
Is there gonna be like a group stage where like the groups play everyone in their group?
The bracket kind of does that. Like the way it's kind of like called Swiss groups. Like what they're doing is like, so the 4 teams, they'll play each other and then they'll go down to the lower bracket, but then after like the first couple of rounds, they'll meet each other in the bracket. And that's why it's like the red and the white sort of start mingling after that.
Yeah.
Have a better understanding of what your opponent's going to do.
It's kind of hard to explain without bracket.
The 3rd day is Swing's birthday, so we may not have matches, but we have that.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my God, Swing! Yes.
2 separate scrim pools. Different metas.
Happy birthday!
And until those teams
even Spark thought they were first seed. Wasn't this relating to the ongoing controversy with the formatting? So
no one can really say for
they like changed the way that like the seeding worked.
Why did they even make Inferno play? If
I think the meta isn't solved and there isn't like some dominant mindset going in. So I think until those teams start scrimming,
teams who lose in semifinals are out entirely. Well. No, because if you lose in semis, you can play for the 3rd place.
Yeah, wait, that's a good point. So you don't get double elim if you make it to the semis and then you lose. You just go to the 3rd place match. You don't get a second chance.
Yeah.
So wait, some teams might just not get a second chance. So Atlanta could make it all the way to the semis, lose 1 game, and then not get another opportunity to make it to the grand final. What?
That seems. That seems to be correct.
Last time around, unfortunately, London Spitfire fell to the Boston Uprising.
If I wanted to watch a bunch of guys talk at each other, I'd listen to a podcast. So I'm gonna go.
Well, this is essentially a podcast.
We're gonna watch
an enhanced podcast, but okay.
This is an enhanced podcast, actually.
I think even Karib, like,
everyone shut up, Karib's on the screen.
I think he knows it was like so close, really.
Karib.
So I think, you know, if we replay it, like maybe
Karib with the fake glasses. You love that.
I think it's really that.
Are those fake lenses in those?
Yeah.
Damn.
with English, or do you want me to translate that for you? 혹시 이거
I mean, the real lenses, they're just not, they're not prescription. There's just the default lenses that came with the glasses.
Okay, he understood everything. All right, let's. So, do you want to answer in English, or you could?
I mean, Chris got good English.
Korean, and then I could translate.
Got good English.
You disagree,
he doesn't need to
Chris.
translate.
Why do you disagree?
Yeah.
Wait, am I wrong, or was Karib ever on London?
So playoff will be same.
No, Karib was not on London. Karib was not on
Just
London.
repeat.
It's a good
Why
answer.
not?
It's a good answer.
Danny just Korea's
Karib,
playing.
do you feel like this is gonna be an
yeah,
easy
Karib definitely knew what he was saying. Karib's got good
for
English.
the Boston Uprising because
Well, I
you guys
completely forgot
already have
Coco's
beaten
still
London
one of the
Spitfire.
last white boys.
Yep.
I mean,
he's there.
I think it's not gonna be easy, but I can make
like
it
you know,
easy,
it's a fraud region. If a fucking player that hasn't played out in a couple seasons comes back and wins a map, like you fraud fucking region don't deserve these picks. In this format, it's terrible. I wouldn't. If I were all the teams, I would like band together and like demand them to change the format. Like, this is
This semifinals thing is the thing that blows my mind. You can lose in the semifinals and you don't get another chance. Like that's why you have winners finals. So every team gets a second chance.
Yeah, I do. I think that's the most
But
egregious.
if you lose
More
in the
so
grand
than
finals,
anything else.
it's fine, right? Like if you lose in the grand finals, you lose in the grand finals, right? That's how it should be. But every team should get 2 chances outside of that.
It's just probably so demotivating. Once you lose that first match, you're gonna be like, I gotta play another, but like, I can't actually win, but I still want to win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. X on the call. Matt is not joining the call.
Yeah, why in a $1 million+ prize pool tournament is it not actually double? It's quote unquote double in, but it's not really double in.
Remember that one contender season live that like it was a 3rd place match or something, or like only the upper bracket? That was the most demotivating like 2nd place match ever.
Honestly,
Like I remember playing that and like none of our team cared. We were just like, this is
they
just
have been
stupid.
upset by both Florida and Houston in their last matches, and so I think some teams are realistically looking at any of those 3 as sort of an any given day type of team. I don't know that
we can't have an Atlanta Boston.
Wait, Jack, that's a good point. Do you think there's a chance that Soul Infernal didn't realize they were picking for the other side of the bracket and they wanted to pick?
I genuinely
Stop.
No, I don't think that's possible.
I literally, on a call, talked it over to the Roston last night. They're 100% aware.
They were aware? Okay.
What? How are you aware when you pick London?
I'm telling you, they just must have a feeling, man. They must have a feeling. Hottie has been saying, Hottie literally said that he thinks Ryan is doing better next meta, but that's Hottie.
Yeah, literally
so
after I got home, like for my day, I fucking Ross was like messaging me out the format because he originally thought that it was you just pick who you want to play, and I was like, no, you're picking for the other fucking bracket. And I explained to him, so he was fully aware.
It seemed like the Florida Mayhem and the Outlaws. It seemed like those are exactly
I'm not gonna lie, like I would be livid if I were these teams. Like you need to go and complain.
I think I would agree. No, I think
this is crazy.
I mean, I feel like for Infernal, when I think about it more and more, Infernal, they're probably like, we just don't want to have to prep for London.
Like Chris said, doable.
Yeah,
they're literally just roaming to the other side of the bracket, and they're just like, let's hope they get rid of
But so you want to play fucking Houston or Florida?
I mean, at least they know what they're playing. At least they know what they're playing.
Fucking Houston and Florida, yeah, all the prep in the world, Soul Infernal are about to get fucking destroyed.
No, but I don't know why we picked London first, because I'm pretty sure London would be there after, like, okay, so they send Houston over, right? Atlanta's probably going to send Boston over, and then you can send London back, right? If you really wanted to.
But I mean, also, honestly, the more I think about that, that falls apart too, because you know what fucking London are going to be playing. Like, so, like, I don't even know, like...
I'm saying even if you don't want London, well, I guess they wouldn't have a choice.
You know that they can't play against Rush.
Because it wouldn't be their pick to send London over. It would be, they would be leaving it up to the other teams in their bracket. So...
Wait,
I guess that was
Matt looks like... Tasmo looks like he's seen light for the first time in 2 years. Yeah. So he looks like he's surprised by the light.
Yeah,
he's like surprised that the light's hitting his face.
That was
Dallas play.
That was the only way they're gonna get rid of London, like guaranteed. If that was their goal.
Playing against Dallas is something.
When was the last time Dallas played Infernal?
Probably fucking a week ago.
Yeah, it was like not that long ago.
All right.
And did they beat them?
Soul Infernal played Dallas Fuel.
They lost their match.
July 28th, and Dallas won 3-0.
Yeah.
I won't reveal my sources.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Infernal are a bunch of bums. They got. They have.
That's definitely a good sign.
The 2 best Western teams.
Sure.
Is there
any team in general in the playoffs which you feel like that's going to be the biggest obstacle for your team specifically, starting with you, Roston?
Yeah, we obviously we made a surprise pick sending.
To be fair, Fixer was out that game. Yeah, Fixer was out that game.
We just seen Hattie's.
Oh, and they don't have Fixer.
Okay, so they're trolling. They're trolling. Roston just trolled on broadcast.
He just made it like that. He just
Roston
did this whole thing just to make a joke on the broadcast.
Look at him. He's smiling. He's smiling.
Yeah,
his ass is smiling.
He's fully aware of the implications of his choice.
My man is trolling.
Well, he's just backpedaling. This is the only thing he can come up with.
Dude, we will be cross-examining Roston at grand finals. We will be cross-examining his ass. 100%.
Did Roston just say?
Wait, what did he say? I had the stream muted.
He just said we are so scared. His hammer's so big. Essentially, that's what he said.
The fix was out, but the fix was in.
He comes in swinging and he takes your whole team out. Like, you never know what's going to happen. I do think for those two
teams,
teams,
it makes sense that you wouldn't want to have to prepare for a run. It just kind of throws off. Like,
yeah, but I mean, yeah, you don't have to prepare for it, but then you're going to have to pay fucking a much better team, potentially. So
that's like, I don't know. That's preempting that you think London Rush is like, Reinhardt Rush is the scariest thing in the playoffs. Like, it's scarier than Houston and Florida, which...
Because also, if anything, wouldn't you rather lose to like,
especially because Atlanta.
Wouldn't you rather? Because also the thing is, because of how this bracket works, the semifinals is the single elim portion. But if you lose in the quarters, you still have another match. So like theoretically, you could still recover if you lost to London early, and then like prep. You know, like I feel like it's almost less punishing to play London early.
Yeah, it's probably less punishing because you get caught up on it early. But in this system, right? Let's say they're right, and they end up beating Houston and Florida because that's what their whole plan was all along. They end up making it past those guys. But London is dominant. Then they'll meet London in the semifinals where they don't get a second chance because it's not double elim anymore in the semifinals for whatever reason.
Circle, Winston will always be meta again.
There was thought put in the format. No thought in decisions of GM.
Somehow find their ways to
He can play the risk. He can play the queen. He's got flexibility. I believe in Fearless.
Play the Reinhardt.
Personally.
I mean, you don't really have to worry about all that if you're Florida Mayhem.
I want to see Houston pull out the rod.
I'm just confused.
The Houston Outlaws Florida Mayhem is a matchup that you have to anticipate this one. This one is going to be electric. We're going to
Dude, imagine if, okay, I feel like this is so goofy. I'm just feeling like, just imagine London making it to the finals, man. That shit's going to be crazy.
So
I'm already imagining the scenarios.
Banger of a match. You two teams going up against each other right at the first round.
There's someone.
Like
there he is.
My goat. Or will one team have an advantage with what we believe could be the meta heading into the playoffs? Starting with you, Junkbug.
He's muted. Junkbug's ass is muted. He's yapping. He is yapping, but we do not hear.
Junkbug.
He's still muted.
Let me translate for him. 자, 선수 선수 일단 오늘 첫 번째 이제 프로배 경기의 상대가 결정이 됐죠.
Okay.
휴스턴 팀과의 경기가 첫 번째 경기로 설정이 됐는데 일단 굉장히 재밌는 경기가 될 것 같고 서먼 선수가 보셨을 때 좀 동등한 레벨의 경기가 될 것 같은지 아니면 한쪽 팀이 좀 더 좋은 기세, 좀 더 유리하다고 좀 생각을 하시나요?
Blood has not moved.
지금 상상으로 따졌을 때는 저희가 훨씬 유리하다 생각하고 그 이유는 지금 저희
Guys, everyone MVP is speaking. Listen.
In my mind, in my personal mind, I would say that we have the huge advantage because we're just better.
I have it noted down from like the first day we were in studio, but Johnny said someone's a role
see if we can hear from Junkbug now.
Like the first map of the season, Johnny was like, "Yeah, this guy's a fucking role star."
We got you. Right, so I don't know if you heard someone's answer. He thinks they
there is a player in there's someone in the Avast board named Mega that bet if London make it to playoffs, they do a shoey. Okay, Mega of the Avast board. I'm wanting to see a shoey.
We think we're a better team as well. The meta's not figured out completely yet, so but I think we would be able to play anything, so I'm not worried.
Is there any team in this playoff that you are
actually
worried about? Be that a big clash of styles or just individual players? Starting with you, someone.
Him and 9K both him and 9K have pretty good English for obviously they're on the same team, but like a lot of the Korean coaches have pretty good English, the ones that have been around a while.
제일 껄끄러울 것 같은 팀은 솔직히 막 그렇게 떠오르지 않는데 그나마 꼽자면은 이제 런던이 아닐까 싶습니다.
I mean, it's sort of, I can't really say, but if I really have to choose, then I think I would have to go with London Spitfire, being the most difficult team to play against.
Hey, my dark horse pick was London winning it all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is there any team the Houston Outlaws could be or should be worried about?
London pilled of you.
No, not really. I guess
they were one of the hardest teams.
Just woke up and asked, what I miss? Oh, Pepe laughed.
But you also just don't want to practice them because it just doesn't give you practice versus anyone else.
Will be a difficult team.
So would you like to scrim against a team like the London Spitfire?
And then even like you get a warm-up team and then they just like they don't play it the same, man. Just ain't doesn't hit the same.
This is actually the thing is London making it to playoffs here has actually trolled the bracket too because of this situation. It's like just like everyone doesn't want to play them. No one wants to prep for them because everyone else is playing other. Like this is actually just like the troll plane has hit the fucking playoffs towers here right now. Like this is crazy.
To see you play on the big stage
actually
over
late
in
troll
Toronto.
face moment.
Thank you so much.
감사합니다, 서먼 선수.
Yeah. Thank you.
Not wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
Everything depends.
It just depends on things
and
stuff.
This is the real truth, guys. The
Frostin took over the troll stick. It's his turn. It's his turn with the trolling stick.
How do we feel about those matchups? Which are
Dude, I can't believe Defiant did in their final hours. Defiant literally gave us one final fuck up. Not make it to the playoffs, and they've allowed London through, which is like fucked over the whole ecosystem for the playoffs.
I really hope they like parade their players around and like they still just like forced for content.
I mean, they will be 100%. I don't see how they won't be. I don't see how they won't make them do stuff because they have too many partners attached to it.
Hey, he's a coach. He's allowed to say it. We have to protect stuff.
He'll be like permanently in a booth, just trapped with Bell and like the cameras, whatever. Who are their sponsors again?
Wait, Solomon dropped an alternative format?
Damn. Solomon dropping the alternate bracket? The alternate bracket with the equal number of matches? It's got 14 matches here too? Curious. Curious. Me when I have the same number of matches, but it's a better format. Very curious. We will be reposting. We'll be retruthing that. Yeah, I know. No, I agree. It's the same number of matches. That's the crazy part. This is a 14 match bracket, and this is a 14 match bracket. It's the same number of matches.
Where is that? I got
everyone just retweets it. Surely.
Mods, get Solomon to make the owl schedule for next year.
Mods, give Solomon $1 million.
By the way, this is it here from us in the studio. The planes have been an absolute blast.
Can I think of a single advantage? Yes. The advantage I'm thinking of is it allows, by having this bracket format, it gives APAC a better representation. Two, additionally, it also gives, it also essentially ignores the bracket reset of like the traditional double limp. So there are two advantages there. You could argue that the bracket, that it's not worth it, but
it's not over yet.
Because we will see everyone on September 28th.
It also creates the underdog story from the lower bracket. Lower bracket run, Miracle.
Well, I mean, that's also for like, to be fair, that's kind of like similar to, I guess, this kind of both. I mean, double limb has, the more traditional double limb has the better for that, but.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like, what if a team, because in the current thing, if you lose a game, right, you can't make
So we still don't know what patch.
Finals.
No, they didn't announce the patch. By the way. I don't think they announced the patch. They didn't announce the patch that we're playing on, by the way.
Okay. All right, power rankings.
No way. Yeah, power rankings.
Power rankings. Yeah, I know Jake alluded to it, but this isn't a fucking Shakespeare novel. We shouldn't have to like, I shouldn't have to root through the metaphors. Shouldn't have to root through the allegories here to understand the patch. I think we should just announce the patch.
Also weird that the selection show wasn't listed on like the sidebar. So like people definitely left the broadcast.
I'm mad. I'm out.
There it is.
Epic.
It is, peace.
Yeah.
GG's,
everybody.